What's up, traders? So I recently took a 15K withdrawal from Top One Trader. That arrived in 2 days into my crypto account, and just great seamless trading with them throughout. I'm loving trading the instant accounts, and I'm going to show you why. And I'm also going to show you how I actually managed to make this payout. Actually, it was 100K account. They're instant funded accounts, which you can check. I'll put the link below in the description. But basically, made 15% of it, and I took the payout. So let's get right into it. As you can see over here, I've actually taken quite a few payouts from Top One in the last. I've started trading these instant accounts in July, I call it, end of June, July, and I've taken a $2,000 payout, $4,000, $5,000, $3,000, and then the big one here, you can see on the 2nd of October, a $15,600 payout. And yeah, I'm going to show you exactly how I managed to do it. So when you do, I took the full balance. So obviously you lose the account. I'll get all into the details in a minute, but just some great trading. You can see I actually started off negative, and that's just to show you guys, look what my shirt says, never give up, right? You can't, just because you start poorly doesn't mean that that's the end of the account. And this just shows resilience. I think in trading, you have to show resilience in your trading. Not every single day is going to be a brilliant winning day. There's going to be ups, there's going to be downs, and you have to roll with the punches, right? But you can see I made a profit of $15,000. And my most traded asset was the DAX. That's where I kind of made my money. But yeah, I mean, you can see I actually had some pretty big trading days on this. Like, oh yeah, $700, $1,200, $1,000. Oh yeah, $2,000 winning day over there, $1,000 losing day. So you have to take, there's a $2,000 losing day. So you have to take the wins with the losses. I was trading this slightly aggressively, risking about 1% a trade. But yeah, we're going to get into all of my details in a minute. You can see over here, my profit factor was over 2. My worst trade was 950. My best trade was almost 2K. And my risk reward ratio shows you that 0.5. You can actually make money trading with a negative risk reward ratio. I did also, because Top One, just to give you a heads up, I love using TradeZilla for my trading stats and everything like that. Top One does not allow you for the API access into TradeZilla. So I downloaded my trading stats, where you can go over here. You can go through to over here and download on the right-hand side there all of your trading statistics. And I put them into ChatGPT, and I said, where was I doing well? What was I not doing well, etc., etc. But you can see over here, total trades, 207, 166 of those were winning trades with a win rate of 80%. I mean, that's fantastic, right? You can see my total net P&L, 15K, average winning trade, 186, average losing trades, 372. But my profit factor, over 2. And my average trade duration was 55 minutes. I think that's fantastic. Also, if you are scalping, just keep in mind that Top One have a 5-minute rule. You have to hold the trades for over 5 minutes. So I was kind of just trying to be in the trades, let them run, and let them play out. So what it said, I did really, really well. Extremely strong win rate at 80%. This shows excellent market timing and trade selection, and so forth. A profit factor of 2. Controlled durations, the average trade length, and then I would suggest you're not overholding losers and decisive in execution. And my position sizing looks pretty standard across the board. Okay, so then I also asked, where did I make my money? What were my best tickers? Where did I do well? And again, I told you that it's the DAX. The DAX and the London session is where I'm making my money on these accounts with the CFD trading. I kind of see my trading in 2 pools at the moment. I trade CFDs in the morning on the DAX, and then I trade futures in the afternoon, because I'm in South Africa, on American markets. You can see over here on my DAX, I had 89 trades with an 83% win rate and a total P&L of 12,500. So that, and my profit factor on it of 3.72. The NASDAQ, also I made some money on the NASDAQ, and then I had a couple of currency pairs where I was just messing around. Probably shouldn't have been taking those trades. But DAX and a little bit of the NASDAQ is where I actually made my money. I also had some S&P 500 trades, but the bulk of my money came from the DAX, and then a little bit of it on the NASDAQ as well. So yeah, to go into a couple of, how I actually am trading is pretty simple. I'm using the opening range. Now, for those traders that are trading London session, the opening range on the DAX will be 3 a.m. Eastern time, which in the moment, South African time is 9 a.m. South African time. With daylight savings changing at the end of October, it will become 10 a.m. So I'm in a brilliant time zone in the world to be able to trade the DAX in the London session, which is, again, at 3 a.m. Eastern time is the open. And then the New York session trading time is at 9:30, which is in the afternoon my time. So I got the morning and afternoon. And I must say, sometimes you don't want to be over trading or on the desk for too long. But basically how I am trading is using the opening range, okay, and the London session open VWAP. Now I can actually also go through to a couple of my my trades on these accounts that I actually did take. So we can go to my notebook section. Let's go to some of my daily journals and speak about a few of the trades that I actually did take. Let's go to like September, like a random week in September. and go through some of my trades that I took. Okay, so this one I didn't have any DAX trades this day. Let's go to the Tuesday. I did have some DAX shorts over here. Let's go over some of these trades. This was pretty nice. This, I really did like the shorts. We're making lower highs from the previous trading day. And I get in, this is actually more of like my intuitive play where I get in at the open and targeting the previous day's lows. But again, you could have found some shorts later on in the trading day. Look at the opening ranges, opening range high here, opening range low there. You get the shove down at the open, pull back to that daily view up, and you could be looking for shorts with maybe a stop at the high, looking for those continuation plays. Let's go through to the Friday, the 19th of September. Okay, some DAX longs. I had some DAX longs on this, which I did not put in my daily report card. So that's poor of me. But let's go through Monday, the 15th of September, because I started trading this at the beginning of September. This one. So let's have a look at this account. Here we go. Here's a nice. This is a brilliant example of a great opening range play. We get the opening range set. Here's the high. There's the low. We're making high lows overnight. You can see the DAX tickers FDXS. That's a micro DAX. So we're getting high lows overnight. I do like the longs into the open. We get a bounce off the VWAP and we break the high. I'm in with my stop at the opening range low and out here at the highs. Just a 5-minute break of that opening range high, and pretty simple. Trading in line with VWAP, in line with that opening range breakout. Let's go to another date here. Maybe let's go to Thursday, September the 11th. Let's look for, there was some NQ shorts I took, no DAX plays that day. Let's have a look over here. Some DAX longs I took on this day. Let's have a look. Again, very, very simple. Break of the opening range high, pull back to that London session VWAP, which is the blue line, and I'm getting in long back and full out back at the highs. So very simple plays what I'm taking with the opening range. We can go to some more recent trades as well. And I'm using TradeZilla to actually mark up all my plays. So I want you guys to actually have a look. But let's go. I think it's a very powerful tool. Here we go. Here's some DAX shorts. I think I took 2 DAX shorts this morning here. DAX shorts over here, break of the opening range low, and are getting in and are taking out profits. Again, later on in the trading day, look how nice this is as well. Break of that opening range low, we pull back. We're now trading mid-range. I don't like mid-range trades. We get back underneath the daily session VWAP, and look, we shove down into the lows. So you can see that a lot of my trades are very, very simple and similar. I'm using the opening range and VWAP, right? Opening range for London session and the London session open VWAP, keeping it super simple, super easy to trade. Now, I trade live every single day. In the New York session, the London session, I don't. Otherwise, I'll be live 24/7. And you can come and check that out, okay, in the link in my bio, which I will put below as well. But over here, I trade. We are giving away a free month using the code FIRST at the moment. And then you can also come and check Top One Trader out as well. They got a CFD and a futures firms for any of you guys that are wanting to trade CFDs or futures. I preferably enjoy the instant accounts. Now, I did tell you, I wanted to tell you the reason why. Well, the reason why is simple, because you can actually start making money from day one. They do have a consistency rule, but I find for traders that are, not gunslinging and swinging for the fences every single day, it's a lot more trader friendly to be able to actually trade those instant funded accounts. You can come check the code JRB on Top One Futures and Top One Trader. So again, all in all, a very, very nice P&L, a very, very nice payout. And I'm hopefully going to continue taking some more payouts with Top One Trader. Again, I especially for guys that can trade the London session, I think the DAX is a great instrument and asset to trade, as well as US markets, of course. But I really, really am enjoying trading the DAX. So that is how I took my 15K payout with Top One. Great fast payout, great customer support, great spreads. And again, I'm using the Trade Locker platform. So make sure to go check that out. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching, listening. That is how I took my Top One payout. And I hope to see you guys taking some payouts in the future as well. Cheers.